All right, everyone, welcome back to Last Call. Please excuse me today. It's been a really hectic week, but I scheduled this one and I'm not gonna let it go after scheduling it. Plus, I'm trying to build this up, so I don't want to go a week without a live stream. So I'm here. Just please excuse me. I have a wedding tomorrow, so I'm kind of preparing for that wedding. Let me go the other way. You can, oh, wait, never mind, you can't really see it, but, let's see if I can show you that way. There you go. See, that's my clothing for the wedding tomorrow, so I have to get it all ironed up and get it ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna be wearing a suit to it. So yeah, it's a hectic week. Yesterday, my portable bar right here, I used it for an event at work. So I just like got it out of my car this morning when I woke up, and it is a portable bar, so it's pretty cool. Basically, it has like a little shelf there at the bottom, so it holds a lot of alcohol. Um, so yeah, I moved it. It actually fits into a carrying bag, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I used it for an event yesterday. So um, yeah, so basically, I got up this morning, unpacked it, kind of got my stuff back up there, but my room's still kind of a mess from it, and yeah, and then tomorrow I have the wedding to prepare for, so I'll be ironing and stuff like that. I work later on today, but like I said, I wasn't gonna let this stream go. So, um, wow, I'm literally getting a phone call from Cuba. That's crazy. Um, I have no idea who would be calling me from Cuba, but that doesn't happen every day. So anyway, as it says in the description, I'll be drinking something. So I'm just gonna be a little bit creative today. A Moscow Mule is normally vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice. I'm gonna try tamarindo vodka, and this one's made by Smirnoff. You guys have heard me talk about it. I've done a few videos with this in it, making shots and stuff like that. Um, you've seen me probably take a shot of it about a month ago on a live stream. But yeah, this stuff is really good. It's made by Smirnoff. Tamarindo flavored, spicy tamarindo flavored vodka. I really like it. This one with sangria, like the soda sangria, is really good. There's cool stuff you can do with it. So, and it's good just as a shot. I prefer chilled, but just shots alone are really good. Anyway, so I'm gonna be doing kind of a modified Moscow Mule. It's not a Mexican mule because I think that's with tequila, but I'll just call it my mule, my California mule. Let's call it something like that. I don't know. Okay, we'll call it the last call mule. How's that? So I just have my cup here with ice. I can kind of eyeball it now. Do about that much. Perfect. After you bartend for a while, you can kind of eyeball it. I still don't recommend it. Always use a pour spout. A lot of my bottles have pour spouts, or use a jigger. But yeah, for me, it's just at home. I'm gonna do it this way. Free pour. But yeah, never free pour at a nightclub or anywhere like that if you can afford not to. At the nightclub, I have to use a jigger to measure it. It's just what it is. At the casinos, I actually didn't have to use it, but it was so fast paced there that you don't really have to use a jigger there. But anyway, all right, we'll use my bar spoon here to give it a little shake or a stir, I should say. And that is it. Let's see how this one tastes. I think it's gonna be pretty good though. That Cuba phone call is still tripping me out. I'm waiting to see if I get a phone or a voicemail out of it. It's kind of interesting. I highly doubt it though. It must have been like an accident or something. So anyway, let's try this real quick and then I'll get the live stream going with what I said I would talk about. Wow, that's actually really good. It's refreshing, it's good, I like it. Alright. It's my first drink in a few days too. So alright. So I already kinda went over. Hey Prep, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. How's everything with you? So my counter is wrong. It shows no one in here watching. But yeah, I don't know how long you've been watching. Basically, I just made a spicy tamarindo vodka with ginger beer, kind of like a modified Moscow Mule. I'm gonna call it the last call mule. But It's actually really refreshing. I like it a lot. Um, so yeah. Anyway, there's that one. As I said in the description, basically I had a concert that I bartended at on Sunday at the nightclub. Unfortunately, it was a giant bust. It was actually a really big bust. It was basically supposed to be like a kickoff for Family Day, and it was also supposed to be this big concert. It sold out online, like 750 tickets, I think, sold online. So it was supposed to be a huge event. Unfortunately, the owner of the nightclub made the tickets for free, and I think a lot of people just kind of booked it, saying, it's free anyway. If I don't go, I don't go. Oh, well." So I would say about 200 people showed up, maybe 250. I would say about 250. Out of those 250, I would say at least 50 of those were 18 and under. So my my nightclub that I work at actually has a license for all ages. So Sunday is going to be Family Day. Um, and yeah, so about I would say about 50 of those were 18 and under, so they can't drink anyway. So we had every bar open. We had what, five bartenders I think working, two bar backs, a couple of servers on the floor, and it was just so slow that after about an hour of being open, they asked me if I wanted to go home. So yeah, I made almost no money. I made like $5 in credit card tips, and I did take home some cash, but that was just because the bartender that I split a bar with was like, "Dude, just take all of it. You're getting screwed right now. Just take it all. I hope you leave with something at least." So it was really bad though. So I was really looking forward to this concert for the money it was supposed to be, and the artist was actually a really good artist. He's an up and coming artist. He was on America's Got Talent. He's been on American Idol. He played Elvis on like a documentary on TV or something. So it was a really good artist. It was just a bummer that it wasn't planned properly, you know. But yeah. So this concert sucked. I really thought I was gonna make some really good money, and it had the potential to do it if it would have been marketed right and sold for. I would have sold the tickets for at least $5. That way, no one's gonna book it saying, "Oh well, if I don't show up, I don't show up," because at least they're out $5, you know. And I think it would have forced more people that were serious to actually book it instead of being sold out in like a few days by people that weren't even serious about coming in the first place. So that's what I would have done, honestly. So yeah, that's a bummer. So luckily last night I had a really good night on college night. It was actually a really good night. It was just so fast, high paced and fast volume, and like people were actually tipping pretty well in cash. So last night I actually had a decent night, so it kind of made up for it a little bit. Um, all right. So yeah, that was that. Unfortunately, it was a bad night. Travel plans. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So, let me go over what's kind of happening for this channel in the near future. In October, I have two out of town trips planned, right? One of them will be for Las Vegas again. Um, and I will do plenty of content. Um, this time, I'm probably going by myself, just so I'm on my terms, on my schedule, on my time. I don't have to worry about this person wants to do that, that person doesn't want to do this, and then we're just kind of meeting in the middle and not doing what I really need to for my channel. So this time I'm pretty sure I'll be going by myself, which is actually not a bad thing. I mean, you guys can tell from my Mexico trips and my Thailand trips, I'm kind of used to being a solo traveler. You know, I'm on my schedule. I'm on my terms. So I'll be able to bring plenty of content that I really want to do. So I'll be on my own. There's so many ideas I have for Vegas. So yeah, be prepared. I'll probably release a good 5 or 6 videos on Las Vegas alone, just on that time frame. Um, and then I will be going to Tijuana, Mexico, TJ, Mexico. Um, a lot of my videos on my channel come from TJ as well. As you guys know, I really like that city too. It's about an hour and a half to the Mexico US border in San Diego. So I'll drive about an hour and a half, park my car on the border, and then cross by foot. And then once I cross by foot, you know, the area I go to, Avenida Revolucion, is like a 5 minute taxi right away. Super cheap. You can get an Uber for about 250, $3 US, or you can just get a taxi. There's a million of them waiting on the border. They will try to haggle with you, but if you say no, you're asking for too much, you'll usually get them down to about $5 or $6. So that's not too bad. So I'm gonna do a lot of content out there. Basically, the reason why I'm going out there is I don't have dental insurance out here. Bartending jobs, you're really not going to get dental insurance or health insurance or anything like that. So I want to go get a really like a deep cleaning and probably a tooth whitening done out there. And it's a lot cheaper out there than it is over here, like a lot cheaper. So I'll be out there, but while I'm out there, I'll probably spend at least 1 or 2 nights out there. And again, I'll do a lot of content while I'm out there. One thing I've never done out there is actually a live stream. So I'll probably live stream from Avenida Revolucion at nighttime. It'll be a fun live stream actually. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, basically October. There's so much content coming in October. I'm actually pretty excited for it. Um, that was not a good day for tips, but I'm glad the next day was good. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It was a bummer, you know. With my travel plans coming up from next year, and I'll talk about that in a couple minutes. But yeah, with my travel plans coming up, I'm really trying to just make as much money on every shift as I can, and that one kind of hurt me because I thought for sure I'd have some good money from that. The last concert I worked at, probably about 2 months ago, it was on a Friday, and it was only 1 hour long. Like literally, the artist came up there, performed for 1 hour, was like, "All right, bye, I'm gone." But I made, whew, I can't even tell you, probably about 350 in tips, something like that. So, yeah, I made really solid money for it being like an hour concert. Cross by foot, then cab. Yeah, it's the best way to go because crossing by car into Mexico is actually a breeze. It's very easy. They don't stop you. You literally can go right through into Mexico. Out of multiple times that I've done it, I think my friend was driving one time and we only got stopped one time for a random inspection. Um, and I will give them that. They're intense though. When they pull you over, they make you, whoever's in the car, you have to get out of the car, and they make you stand like 3 or 4 feet away. You can't be anywhere near your car. They literally come through with the dog. The dog will sniff all over. And then if you have bags, like we were going for 2 nights, right? So I had like a backpack, and then I had like a little, like a travel bag. They literally opened it, went through every single zipper. They went through his glove compartment. They opened up everything, everything. I mean, they're intense. But normally, if you're not stopped for a random inspection, it's just go right through. They don't stop you. It's coming back that's a pain in the butt because coming back, you have to go through U.S. Customs, and that can be a pain. I've literally seen people spend hours, and I'm talking about 5 or 6 hours just to cross. So you're sitting in your car for 5 or 6 hours. You can go and cross by foot usually a lot faster. So I always prefer to cross by foot, and it's just very easy for me. So yeah, plenty of content in October. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I feel like I'm kind of growing as a YouTuber now. You know, from my very first video, I remember I made a really good. If you guys haven't seen it, it's in the. Actually, it's my very first video, like literally. I think it's called Ojo Azul Resort in Mexico, in Ensenada, Mexico. It's a beautiful resort. It was about over 300 US dollars a night. It's a beautiful, secluded resort, fire pits, beautiful pool, wine tasting, a balcony on their restaurant with a nice view. I mean, it was beautiful. But I did some really cool footage of it. But I remember coming back and they're like, "Did you actually film that?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" "Well, your face isn't anywhere on it." I'm like, "Crap, you're right." I was like, "Yeah, it was me. I filmed it." So I've come a long way from like not wanting to show myself on camera to really kind of doing that. I still have a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. There's stuff I can improve on. The quality of my videos can get a lot better. But yeah, at least I'm able to go on live stream and stuff like that. I'm showing my face and everything. Before, I just didn't do that at all. So I've come a long way. I still have a long way to go, but I feel like my quality is getting a little bit better. Um, so yeah, just growing as a YouTuber, going out there. I'm excited for it. Actually, doing some live streams in person in Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Strip, Fremont, and then in Tijuana, Mexico, when I do Avenida Revolucion. That's like where all the nightlife is: the bars, the nightclubs, the restaurants. There's a ton of pharmacies there. There's like some massage places. I mean, everything you can think of is right there on Avenida Revolucion. So being able to do a live stream is going to be really cool. I just have to be careful that when I'm filming it, I'm kind of aiming it towards the street and not into the restaurants or whatever, because some people just don't want to be on camera, and I'm not gonna put them in that uncomfortable situation. So I think I did a really solid job of it in Thailand last year. In Vegas, when I do a live stream, I feel like I do a good job. If people are coming directly at me, I'll kind of move my camera the other way. It's just a matter of having respect for people. yeah, I'm trying to get the camera pointing forward so I can see everything. But if someone's coming right at me, okay, let me go to the right for a while or move the camera out of their face, you know? And I've never had a problem, and I think that's why I try to be respectful. All right, now my travel plans for next year. So I've talked about it on last week's stream, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is next year about March timeframe. I'm thinking probably the second week of March. I'm gonna be going to Thailand, and I plan on spending there either 6 or 9 months. So this time I want to be there for either 6 or 9 months. So basically, I have to look at an education visa. As far as I know, that's the only way to do it. Because they got rid of the, I don't want to say it because YouTube flags stuff, but the beer situation visa, I'm pretty sure they got rid of it last month, so I can't do that anymore. That was basically, I want to say, 90 days at a time. So the only thing I can think of is an educational visa to get over there, for either learning Thai, learning like how to speak Thai, or for Muay Thai. I feel like Muay Thai would be a pretty cool experience because number one is I feel like learning Thai, you're gonna learn it anyway out on the streets, like every day, talking to people and stuff like that, you know. But I feel like Muay Thai could be a really unique experience. So I'm actually thinking that I want to do that. Sorry, I saw my hair sticking out. It's still sticking out. Oh well. So I'm actually thinking about doing a Muay Thai visa. But I have to look into it. It does seem kind of pricey. I know. There's one called. I don't know where my window went. There's one called. Let me see if I can open it real quick. Okay, I think it's called a Rage or Rage Gym or something like that. It's owned by a somewhat popular YouTuber in Pattaya, but they're really pricey from what I saw. I messaged them on Facebook, and it seems like they're really pricey. So there's a couple other ones that offered it, so I reached out to them and said, "Hey, how much do you guys charge?" Because I know they're going to charge you for their visa service to get you the education visa, and then of course they're going to charge you for the Muay Thai lessons as well. So I reached out to them and asked them, "How much are you guys charging?" The only one that's gone back to me so far is Rage. I'm waiting on two other ones to give me prices. So I'll know more. But yeah, anyway, I'm either gonna be out there for 6 months or for 9 months, just depending on what visa I can get, and then also I have to budget my expenses and all that. So yeah, but I'm gonna be in Thailand for 6 months or 9 months next year in March. That one I am so excited for. I know I've talked to you guys about my plans for the videos while I'm out there, and I have some really good stuff lined up. So I'm excited about it. Definitely look online. There are new bars opening every day now in Pattaya that need staff. Oh, you mean like to be a manager? Like a bar manager? I actually kind of had talked to someone out there who said they would give me a shot as like a fill-in manager, you know? Um, Basically, like, say their regular manager works, say, 5 days a week, right? Where I can work like 2 days at one bar while that manager's off, and then I'll move like to a second bar and do 2 days there, while that other manager is gone. I know a lot of bar managers, they look for foreigners because you can speak English and you can kind of, you have a lot in common with other people visiting, so they think you might be able to strike conversations and invite people to kind of come back to your bar. So a lot of prep, if that's what you're meaning, like for like to be a bar manager, that's something I can think about. I would just have to be careful because then I would need a work permit, and I don't want to get in any kind of trouble with the Thai with the ties over there. So that's a good idea. It's a fair point actually. But yeah, I would just want to make sure that I'm not doing anything like too crazy. But I know they get basically when you're over there. Usually bar managers get free drinks while you're employed there, and then also you get free accommodation too. So that free accommodation could be worth it alone. I know the salary is not that great, but the free accommodation could be actually pretty solid. So yeah, that's something I could look into. You're right. I would just have to look into having a work permit too. So I'll look into that for sure though. But yeah, I'll be over there for March. Basically next year, what I'm looking at is one of my closest friends is getting married. Hold on, let me get the invitation. One of my closest friends is getting married in Las Vegas in February. So I don't want to leave any sooner than that because I really want to be at that wedding. So I'm thinking in February, I'm going to go to that wedding. It'll be in Vegas. It'll give me a time to be out there for 3 or 4 days, make some videos out there, enjoy it. And then in March, um, hold on, let me see if I can get it. Basically, in March, there's going to be a huge spring break event at in Rosarito, Mexico. It's a beach city. It's the um, let me see if they sent no, they still haven't sent an update. Okay, it's the largest pool, or no, how can I say this? It's the largest beach club in the Western Hemisphere. So it's in Rosarito, Mexico. They go crazy. This place is called Papas and Beer. You can Google it, Papas and Beer Rosarito. They go crazy for spring break, and I mean crazy for spring break. Like everything goes out there. They have like drinking competitions. They have twerking competitions for the women. They have open bars. So basically, if I actually right after this video I have to buy my early bird pass, but it's $50 US. It includes entrance for Friday for a pool party daytime, entrance for Friday night evening party, and then I think it's an open bar for 2 hours a night. Saturday, same thing. Entrance to the pool party, entrance to the venue at nighttime, and then open bar for 2 hours. And then I think on Sunday they have like a meet and greet or pool party on Sunday before like everyone goes back home. So for $50 I get all that. But I'm talking about it gets wild out there, really, really wild. So in Mexico you only have to be 18 and up to drink. So over there it's basically a lot of college students and all that. But I just want to go for the experience. I think I can get some cool videos out there. So I'm gonna go crazy out there. I'm gonna do a lot of content out there. So yeah, I'm excited for it. But I'm not joking. It gets crazy out there, like crazy, crazy out there. So the pool party. I don't know how I feel about going into a pool when there's a party going on because people are drinking, and when people have to use the restroom and they're in the pool drinking beer, they're not going to get out of the pool to go to the restroom. They're going to be doing their business right there in the pool. So I don't know how I feel about actually getting into the pool for, during a big pool party. But to be around it, to see everything going on, it would be really cool. Um, Oh yeah, I forgot about that work visa thing. Yeah, which I know some bar owners will actually help you get it, but I don't think they would for someone that's only going to be there for 6 months or 9 months because they have to pay for it, and then just the hassle and the legality of things to get it done. I'm sure I can talk to owners about it, but I'd have to see what's going on over there. Justin, what's up, buddy? Glad you can join. Thanks for joining, buddy. Let's go, dude. We have to get that link to work. We have to go. Um, I try to see if they sent a correction email yet. I don't see it yet, but we'll keep checking. But we have to book. We have to book today so we can get that early bird thing. Wow, that's a great VIP card to have. Yeah, it's awesome. I've gone to their venues before. I went on a Halloween party day. Like for Halloween, I went there, and again, it was crazy. Some of the Halloween costumes I saw were insane. There was ladies wearing next to nothing as their costume. Um, I input my CC on the thing. So I let you book. Did you book already? Let me know. Um, but yeah, there's the Halloween costume thing. I mean, there was ladies wearing almost next to nothing. It's crazy out there. Like I said, there's just U.S. is very conservative in certain ways when it comes to rules with drinking and all that. Over there, a lot of rules just don't exist. So, and then I also went to their anniversary party. So every July they have their anniversary party. And again, that's a huge party. I went to one of those too. It was crazy. Like it was so packed in there. But again, it was crazy. People were dancing everywhere. They had a really good DJ. They had live performances. They had the open bar thing. And again, like the first thing I do is to the open bar, right? They are gonna have lines. Don't get me wrong. And it's not any kind of drinks that you can think of. Like they do limit it, right? So they might only have 2 or 3 beers to choose from, bottled beer or something like that, right? But I mean, for the price, oh well, you're getting it for free. And then I think mixed drinks, it's like kind of limited. They might have like a well tequila, a well vodka, and then they might have like a well whiskey, right? And then it's just like your basics after that: Coke, Sprite, cranberry, whatever. But yeah, for that price, like oh well. And basically, when I went to the anniversary party, the first time I went and got a drink there, I was like, all right, I see that bartender right there. That's going to be my bartender for the night. And I tipped him fat the first drink, right? Like, I think I gave him, like, for one drink, I think I gave him like a six or seven, $8 tip. I can't remember. But I mean, in Mexico, that's a lot, you know? And the next time I came around, like there was even one or two people ahead of me in line, and he saw me, and he was already making my drink. So right when I went up there, like here you go, and I just give him like after that, just give him a couple dollar tip every time. But if you tip them fat the first time, they're gonna remember you, you know. So yeah, it's possible to have a great time out there and have fun. Um, if you take care of them, they're gonna take care of you, and I know that as being a bartender, you know. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. It's going to be exciting. And I've also basically, I've actually been eating a lot healthier all week. So this is my first drink of any sort since Sunday. And, like when I do go out to drink, it'll be more no sugary bull crap stuff, you know? So, yeah, I've been eating better. But yeah, by that time frame, that's why I also like this idea of March. Give myself a timetable to be at a certain weight by that time, and then right after that, maybe less than a week after that, or about a week after that, I'd be leaving to Thailand. So the spring break thing gives me a perfect idea and a timetable to get to the shape I want to be in. You know, so I really like this setup. It's gonna be great. Um, so yeah, so like basically what I'm trying to say, a lot of cool content's coming from this for this channel. I'm excited. One other thing I also kind of want to go over is that I'm in a Facebook bartenders group, right? And it's just bartenders from all over actually, I think it's all over the world. I've seen some people from Australia there. But yeah, basically there's a guy that's on there. He does some cool videos maybe every 3 or 4 days, and it's just him. He'll put his phone there and he's just like, okay, I'm making a margarita, you know, I'm making this. And he just shows himself, okay, I'm pouring the tequila into the drink. Okay, now I'm adding my mixer, you know, and he shakes it up on video. He does a couple of cool flips with the tin, and then he pours it. He'll add cool music and cool effects to it, but he makes some cool videos. They're literally only about 30 seconds long to a minute long, but he does some cool stuff with that, you know? And I won't take credit from him because he made cool videos, he edited them, he did good things, you know? But what I'm trying to say is a lot of that stuff is what I do every single night at the nightclub or at my hotel job, you know? So it gave me an idea like I can be doing cool videos like that and I should be doing cool videos like that. I really need to step my game up. I absolutely have to. I have a cool little mini bar right here where I can do some cool stuff with it. I have a lot of my own bars. I actually have my own bar set. So everything I can do here, or, you know, if it's slow at the nightclub one day, I can film something quick at the nightclub. But what I'm trying to say is he got an endorsement by a tequila brand, right? They made him like their like spokesperson. So he's coming up with his own custom drinks for it. And I've seen him like make some cool drinks for it. And it just gave me the idea like if he can do it, you know, that should be motivation for me because I could be doing a lot of cool stuff with the knowledge I have. I'm not saying I'm a great bartender. I'm probably an average bartender at best, you know, but I know how to make all the basic drinks. You ask me for a Paloma, I can make it. You ask me for a margarita, I can make it. You ask me for like a flavored margarita, you know, blood orange, strawberry, watermelon, all those margaritas, I can make it. You ask me for a mojito, I can make it. You ask me for a flavored mojito, I can make it. Um, I made a Godfather. That's a very old classic drink. I made it the other day. There's so many different drinks I can make. You know, green tea, liquid Mary Jane, um, Sex on the Beach, Mai Tais, um, Moscow Mules, Manhattans, Cosmos. I can go on and on and on and on. Vanilla sea breeze with vanilla rum. I made those a lot last week. But yeah, anyway, long story short is what I'm trying to say is I have the knowledge where I can make cool videos like that. And that's always been my goal that I wanted some kind of an endorsement. So I'm going to be stepping up my game and really making this channel what it's about, you know. So at least twice a week, I'm going to be coming up with some cool content. I would say starting in about 2 weeks, hopefully next week, but 2 weeks for sure, just because I have to get it going. Um, but that's always been my goal, you know. I've always wanted to be endorsed by like a beer company or by an alcohol company, you know. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna keep working hard on that, and I'm gonna get there. Hopefully, if I can get it done before Thailand, that'd be even better. But you know, I'm gonna work my butt off for it. So I've been lazy. I have to be honest with you. Anyone can get on front of a camera and speak for half an hour. But I really have to step my game up, so I'm gonna be doing that. So expect some cool content. It's going, and yeah, so just expect some more stuff from this channel in the near future. Um, Speaking of, I woke up this morning to like 5 or 6 negative comments on YouTube, which is kind of weird though, because apparently some of them were like from 4 months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and for whatever reason, they didn't pop up on my feed. So every time someone gives me like a new notification, it pops up right away, right? Like I can see it when I log into my YouTube back office, my studio. For whatever reason, these didn't come through right away. I'm wondering if they got filtered through like YouTube's like harassment thing, whatever. And then for whatever reason, the settings change or whatever. And now they're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and give them these comments now. I don't know what happened, but so yeah. Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I have some haters out there. Maybe all these just came through at one time. Whatever the case may be, yeah. So that was interesting to wake up to this morning. But yeah, this is gonna be a quick live stream just because it is a very hectic week for me. I have to iron my clothes for tomorrow's wedding, and then I have to go to the store and buy a card, like a wedding card, so I can put some cash in there for it. And then tomorrow I'll be at the wedding all day, so there's the actual wedding ceremony and then the actual reception later on. There's like a 5 hour gap in between, and it's a decent drive for me, so I don't want to like drive there and then come back for 3.5 hours or so and then drive all the way back. So I'm just gonna stay in the area. I actually might take my laptop with me and go to like a Starbucks or something in between, so at least I can do some cool work for my laptop or something. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I have a hectic week. It's been a hectic week, and it's gonna be a hectic weekend for me too. But other than that, next week should stabilize a little bit for me. I'll actually have my days off to do some cool stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Like I said, just expect a lot of stuff. Expect videos in between with actual bartending stuff, and then when I do a trip like Vegas or Mexico or something, expect some cool traveling. I like doing my hotel room tours. They seem to do okay on views, so I'll keep doing hotel room tours if it's worth it. And then just live streams of wherever I'm at, if it's a Vegas strip or whatnot, if it's in TJ, I'll actually do another video of how to cross from the San Diego side to the TJ side by pedestrian way by foot. So anyway, long story short, I have some cool content coming up, bartending and traveling stuff. So yeah, if you've watched this so far, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. I'll probably end it here. Um, a good half an hour live stream, quick and easy. But just so I can do a couple of things that I need to do. Plus, I need to book that spring break thing too. So I got to try it again. My buddy Justin said he was able to, so I got to see if it'll let me now. So yeah, it's a good time to end it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Expect some cool stuff coming on this video. I'll be working my butt off because I want that endorsement deal by a liquor beer company. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean the world to me. Prep, thanks for watching. I hope you're well. Yeah, definitely. Trust me, I've been drinking a lot of water too. But yeah, I've been drinking a ton of it because it has been warm out here. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Again, like one last thing, if anyone has any ideas for like Thailand videos that could be good, I'm already starting my little list right there. That way, there we go. So if anyone has any ideas for some cool Thailand videos, yeah, I have an email in the description. Go ahead and send me an email with any ideas for not just for Thailand, Vegas, um, Mexico, or even some bartending ideas. Let me know what kind of videos you guys think would be cool or what kind of cocktails to make. Other than that, again, thank you so much. It means the world. Please do not drink and drive. Please drink responsibly. And just make today happen. It's a beautiful day out there. The time to go after your goals is